Diesel prices are also near all-time highs. They're expected to go up when a state tax hike takes effect July the 1st. The governor is showing no sign of halting the price hike, but as News 8's Tina Detel reports, he did talk about one industry which is getting a small break.
The Jonathan Edwards Winery has a few of these tractors along with some trucks, so like many farms, it is diesel dependent. Diesel prices around the state are approaching and in many cases have exceeded $6 a gallon.
You have to make some tough decisions about how many laps around the vineyard you're going to do with your tractors and things like that.
Today, the governor toured the North Stonington Farm Winery to talk about the diesel fuel tax exemption for agricultural producers and the farm wine manufacturer sales tax exemption for purchases related to production, which are aimed at helping farmers who still have to pay the same prices at the pump, but get a bit of a break.
Those two things right out of the gate are sort of helping hands to keep us efficient.
Right now, the state diesel fuel tax is just over 40 cents a gallon, and next week, the Department of Revenue Services will announce the new rate effective July 1st. Now, part of that rate is variable, driven by the price of wholesale diesel fuel, which has gone up over the past year, so many believe the tax will also go up. And that has many others worried, including Connecticut trucking companies, many of which are small businesses and would like to get a break from the state diesel tax too. The governor gave no indication he would halt the hike expected this summer.
I'm trying to focus on other things we can do beyond the $650 million tax cut. And that will directly impact those small businesses. They'll benefit from that. And we got to do more, and that's what we're looking at right now.
You have to remember that Connecticut does not have a highway use tax or highway use fee for in-state trucking companies and those small delivery companies, nor do we have tolls.
Mark Boughton, the commissioner of the Department of Revenue Services, says they will continue to monitor the situation. In North Stonington, Tina Detel, News 8.